everyone, welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. So in today's reading, we're going to be getting clarity on your feelings versus their feelings. So I'll be starting with looking at your feelings, and then I'll look at their feelings, and that way you'll know if that is the pile for you. Okay, because obviously you know how you feel, and then we will then look at your person. So all you need to do is choose one of these three piles. We have pile 1, 2, and 3. So take as long as you need to make your choice. You can pause the video here if you like. Just take your time to relax. Use your intuition to lead you to the pile for you. And once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. Okay, so let's get on into your reading. Click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Okay, group number 1, your feelings versus their feelings. Okay, so let's take a look. So we're going to pop your cards over here and your person's cards here. Okay, so your feelings. What are your current feelings for this person? Okay, we've had 2 jump out here. Loyal heart. Change in the wind. Okay. So your feelings, I don't know if they've recently changed for this person. Maybe you were feeling very loyal to them and now that has shifted. Or maybe, again, it's the other way around. You could feel like you were keeping your options open and now you're just solely focused on this person. Okay, but definitely it feels like there's a shift going on here within your feelings for them. Okay, let's get some more information. But I definitely feel at one point or another, you have been feeling a very strong bond and connection to this person. Okay, and it feels mutual. Obviously, we will look at their cards as well to see if it really is. But there's something here I feel like it's almost unexplainable. It's like this deep knowing within you. Like it just feels like it's your person, or it feels like this is a very prominent connection in your life in some way. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So you could have Cancer strongly in your chart, or they could. I just also heard Chiron in Cancer. So there may be an element of healing with you being together. And I actually feel like this is being together at home, at one of your homes, or maybe this is that you live together. It can represent children as well and feminine energy. So there may be a child connection here. Or maybe you knew each other before when you were young or younger. But it's almost like this connection makes you feel like you could fix something or you could heal something. Like maybe, yeah, like you feel drawn to this person, but on an emotional level. And it feels very sweet, okay? And it's like nurturing. So I don't know if it's like you want to kind of look after this person, or maybe you want them to look after you. Like you just want to be in their arms. Like it feels very safe. And again, there's this element of comfort that I'm getting here. Like you feel comfortable with this person. Maybe you felt comfortable immediately when you first connected, or maybe this is something that has grown, okay? And you feel, yeah, there's like a softness and a sweetness. Maybe even that you can feel like you can tap into your soft side, to your more emotional side, and maybe even like your childlike side, where you feel like you can just let loose with this person, you can be yourself, you can have fun. A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. Okay, I do feel like you're seeing this as a potential relationship, like that this person is potential relationship material. Okay, I definitely feel like that with Libra being ruled by Venus, the planet of love and relationships. Okay, so I definitely feel like this is a strong contender, okay, for somebody that you would think about spending a great deal of time with or having a partnership with. And I also get the sense you feel like things could just work out either way, or that you would actually be very good for each other. Okay, so I don't know if this is based in what's actually happening at the moment between the two of you, or maybe just the potential of what you see it could be. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the energy oracle now. I won't go too much more into detail about your feelings, but hopefully you should start to know whether this is the path for you, if this is making sense for you in terms of your feelings, and then we'll move on to them. Okay, what are your current feelings for your person? The person on your mind, what are your current feelings? Oh, okay, so we've got storm warning, Tower card energy. So there's some kind of upheaval going on here. Okay, it's very intense. So there may be an issue, okay, between the two of you right now. Could have been an argument, okay, or something that has shaken you. And I do feel this connection has shaken you in many ways. I feel like, again, in a way, like it's helped you, as I said, to tap into your softer side, even though there's like this crazy storm, which is, it's definitely not soft, it's chaotic. But when the storm passes, what's left is more peaceful. And it's almost like it's the absence of the storm that makes you appreciate the stillness when it passes. And I feel like that's how you feel about this person. So maybe if there's been a breakup or a split or time apart, no contact, it may have shaken something up within you. I'm just seeing like a blender, like whirring. And it's like, almost like you would never be the same after connecting with this person. Like you're shaken up. And maybe this is like your beliefs, your perspective, your whole world. This person has definitely shaken up your world. The thinking man. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you definitely think about this person a lot. Okay. Doesn't matter whether this is a male or a female that you're asking about. It's just the energy of intellectual stimulation. But I'm getting the sense that there's been more thinking than maybe actually doing, or communication that is needed. That could be something that is missing here. Okay, but I feel like you feel like you understand this person more than most, and that you get them. And I get the sense that you feel they get you in a way that most people don't. Okay, so I'm going to look into their energy now. How are they feeling about you? This person could also have dominant air signs within their chart. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You've got double Libra there actually. Okay, so how does your person feel about you right now? How does your person feel about you right now? Oh, okay. Unfinished symphony. Okay. Between worlds. Okay. So, your person, yeah, they definitely feel like this was left either on bad terms or maybe even on no terms. Like, again, there could have been no contact, ghosting. But yeah, they feel like what happened between you wasn't enough. It hasn't fulfilled them. It's like they need more. Okay, but they feel stuck. They are between two worlds. So they may have another person. Okay, they may be in another relationship. They may have ex issues that they're still tied up with. But this could also be work, okay, or other responsibilities, family, money, things that they feel like they're having to get to completion with, something to finalize, to wrap something up. Okay, so because this person is in a sense of torment here, or state of torment is what I was going to say. Okay, because I feel like there's a part of them that wants to come back and they want to finish something, or again, maybe even start something back up, but they feel pulled in two different directions here. Okay. How is your person feeling about you right now, Group 1? How is your person feeling about you? A time to give rather than take. Virgo energy. So you or they, it could be a Virgo. Sagittarius. Oh, luck is on your side. Okay, so your person feels that I feel like they owe you something, or they feel like they owe you something. So this may be an apology, or they may feel like they owe you, if they cancelled a plan or a date, it's like they feel like they owe you to reinstate that date, okay, to reconcile in some way, or to give something to you, because they acknowledge that you gave more to this than they did. Okay, it's like they're not stupid, like they're aware that they didn't give as much as they could have, or what was needed in order for it to be a balanced connection. So they're aware and they're thinking about it, okay, that they do, if they want this, they do know that they need to actually start giving, okay. So they know the ball is in their court. Now, they may be traveling, okay, that could also be something that's in the way. They could literally be between worlds, traveling overseas, or be between houses, something about traveling that they're needing to do a lot of, or thinking about even future plans of travel. And they may not even want to get too invested with you if they feel like they're going to have to move or leave, or they're not going to be here for a while. So that could be something that's playing on their mind. But then Sagittarius also represents expansion, okay, but also good luck. So yeah, I don't know if they think of you as their lucky charm, okay. Now, I don't know what that means specifically. Maybe it's like they've said that to you before, or maybe they just feel like a sense of like happiness around you. Like Sagittarius just gives me kind of like jolly vibes, okay. It's like Christmas time. It's all about extravagance and making everything bigger and brighter and shinier. So yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like you've lit this person up. Like you've, in this similar way to the way they've shaken you up, I feel like you've shaken them up. Like you've given them a taste of something that I feel like they haven't experienced before, or not at the level, okay, of which they felt with you, okay, because it's big, it's grand. So I feel like that's the energy that wants to draw them back, or that is drawing them back to you. But again, they are still stuck. But let's see. What are their feelings for you? What are their feelings for you? Wow. Okay. Angel of Love. Look at that. The thinking woman. We've got the thinking man and the thinking woman. Thinking woman is reversed though. Now, interesting. This could be two different females that they're interested in, or again, it could be males. Reverse that if it makes sense. But I do feel like they've got a feeling of love for you. Okay, now they may not even be able to put it into that context, but they feel something like within their hearts. Like it's even more feelings that has come up than on your side. Not saying they have deeper feelings or anything like that, but I don't know. I feel like the way that she's looking down at this heart, like there's just hovering there. Like she's so content, like she's admiring it. Like, and I just almost feel like your person is admiring you. But again, maybe this is from afar. Like this might be that they're looking at a picture of you, like one particular picture that they keep staring at. But this could also be a gift if you've given them a gift. For some of you, they may have even taken a lock of your hair, like snipped off a piece of your hair. I know that's going to be super specific. But for some of you, I do feel like they've done that. And they may not have told you, like when you were sleeping, they were just like, snip. So I don't know. I do feel regardless that this person is actually very sentimental. Okay, even though they may not always come across that way, or certainly not to people that they don't know too well, or I feel like they don't like to appear like they have a soft side. There's something about them having a mask up or facade of being very strong, being very, in control, confident. And it's not to say that they're not confident, okay, truly, because I do feel they have a level of strong confidence, but they have this really, really sweet inner side. Like it's really cute and cuddly, and kind of in the same way that, yeah, maybe that's how you feel with them. Like I feel like they enjoy something like sweet about you. So yeah, if you have cuddled before or been very close like that and intimate, I feel like that's something they think about a lot. Okay. If they haven't had the opportunity to do that yet with you, I do feel like that's something that they're craving. They're craving that real closeness. Okay, but again, they may be tied up. I feel like it's this person they're tied up with here, this thinking woman. Okay, because this feels like more pure, more innocent. It feels more like your energy, group one. It feels almost like you don't have that much history together. Like, I don't know if there's been that much that's happened, or maybe there's a lot's happened in a short space of time. But it feels like there's this person in their life that is very harsh, very, very harsh. Like, I feel like they bring this person down. I feel like they manipulate them, they gaslight them, they ignore them. And I feel like this person is always trying to tear them down to size, always trying to make them feel badly about themselves. Okay, this person is vicious with their tongue. Okay, they say some really, really hurtful things. So it's quite a toxic connection. So yeah, it may be that this is a bit of a struggle for this person to disconnect from them. But it's like they see you as the antithesis of this. Like, you are that pure soul love, like the innocent, sweet, cuddly, healing love. And this person here has this weird hold over them. Okay, but as we know, like, trauma bonds are real, and they can be the hardest thing to break. Okay, so this might be something, yeah, still they are contending with. But I'm going to get some more messages here. How is your person feeling about you? Group one, how is your person feeling about you? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And then reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, so yes, if you have been off with each other, I definitely feel like you're going to be on again. Okay, I'm seeing that. They want to come back. Okay, they want to come back they want to come back together with you. Okay, but there's something here about, like, maybe you differ from their usual type or something. Again, especially if their usual type is very toxic and you are not, or you're healed from that from your past even. Like, almost this person wasn't expecting it. Okay, so they definitely feel a very strong connection, but it's almost like they're having to put their preconceived ideas about soulmates or a long-term partner out of the way. Okay, because maybe they pictured something that was different. And not to say that, you know, different is good or bad, but it's just, I feel like this person wasn't expecting it. Again, maybe you knew each other in some way. Okay, and they didn't expect to have deep feelings for you. Okay, so they definitely want to come back in. They're thinking about reconciling. I do feel like they're having some level of regret here as well. Okay, about maybe how they've treated you. But we're just going to get some final message cards. I'm not doing the fishbowl today because I've already realized I've gone quite long on the timer. The silence hurt me more deeply than any last words could have. Okay, so if you went cold on them, if you distanced, if you ghosted them, they are very cut up about that, very hurt. Okay, because they'd rather have even to bring them down, or even to say something mean, or to be angry or something, like something that shows that you care. So the fact that you may have just like shut off from them, or cut them off, or blocked them, it's like that's something that they're struggling with. Okay, now if they were the last ones to message you or reach out to you, they may be feeling guilty, okay, about the silence. Like that might be now hurtful to them, that they're realizing their actions, okay, have caused this rift. To lay next to you, bliss. Okay, I don't know if can you see that? The light's gone a bit. Okay, yeah, so to lay next to you, bliss. So like I was saying there about wanting to cuddle you, like they definitely do. I feel like you both want to like lay next to each other. It's really sweet and quite innocent. So even if there is a very strong physical attraction, which I do feel there is, but again, there's like a softness here, like where you could just like lie next to each other, not say anything, like you just want to be in each other's presence, and just almost like you could have a really good night's sleep being next to each other. Okay, so they're definitely thinking about that. They're thinking about the nighttime. You felt perfect, but I know perfect never lasts. Okay. So they may have put you up on a bit of a pedestal, time that you spent together, or the beginning part of your connection. Like they definitely, I feel like, were fantasizing, and maybe even saw you as their dream person. So even though I know that energy came out about their different type or usual expectations, again, it's like you exceeded their expectations. Maybe they were even lowballing, okay, and they didn't realize that they could get someone as amazing as you. And when they did, they're like, wow, like this seems too good to be true. Okay, so I feel like they're in that kind of energy at the moment, thinking it like you're too good to be true. Oh my God, just as I said, look, I put you on that pedestal. That is on me. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. That's crazy. Okay. So yes, they hold you in very high regard, okay? And that's making more sense now with that Sagittarian energy. It's like you are like the pinnacle, the peak for them. Okay? So they see you as some sort of a challenge. Okay? Because if you put somebody on a pedestal, they're above you. So you find them to be a challenge. You're looking up. So yeah, they may be struggling with their own self-esteem, not feeling good enough for you. Okay, and I feel like at points they're beating themselves up for that. So they may be trying to bring you down just mentally, not bring you down, but I mean, take you off the pedestal to be more realistic. But they definitely, I feel like, fantasize about you. And it's like they have to stop themselves fantasizing about you. But yes, if you are wondering how your person feels versus how you feel, this is what I see. I really hope that this resonates. Please comment below if it does. Would love to have your feedback. I really appreciate it as well. And please like the video also if it did resonate. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Okay, group number 2. Let's take a look at your person's feelings for you versus your feelings for them. Okay, let me just move my bracelet a minute. It's making a lot of noise. Okay, so I'm going to pop your person's cards over on this side, on the left, and yours over here on the right. So I'm going to start with yours. Wait, your feelings here, sorry, and their feelings here. So yeah, I'm going to start with your cards because, again, then you'll know if this is the right pile, if it makes sense, obviously, because you know how you feel, of course. Okay, so how do you currently feel about your person? Oh, we've had one jump out here already. They're all jumping out today. Okay, so we have Milk and Honey. How are you feeling about your person currently? How are you feeling about your person currently? Wow, okay. It's soulmate, so that's a pretty intense beginning here. Okay, so you are, wow, like I feel like you're really in love with this person. Okay, like you see them as your soulmate, you see them as your life partner, okay, the one you want to spend the rest of your days with, okay, or at least you see them as having that potential. Okay, there's a lot of dreaminess coming through here, so you may fantasize a lot about this person because here it's like you've got everything you need, like the rainbow, the milk, the food, honey, everything, like the sunshine. And it's like, I don't know, maybe the sun like came out like in your life. It feels like everything just lifted when you met this person. Okay, and it feels like you're in that place. Hold on, I feel like I need to take a deep breath. I don't know if you're feeling that, like it's a really, really intense connection. Okay, maybe even it takes your breath away. You're like, wow, I can't believe how much I love this person. Okay, and you may feel that it's reciprocal. Okay, and that it's not just you feeling this way, because we've got the 2 penguins there. And I feel like there's something about like wanting to cook for them. So maybe you've been thinking about cooking for them, or maybe they've asked you to cook for them, or this might be something like you'll be doing in the future. But yeah, I definitely see you like sitting over quite a few like meals together. And maybe that's like your love language or theirs. Okay, how are you currently feeling about your person? Okay, so we've got a fiery climax approaches, Aries. Okay. How are you feeling about your person currently? What do you need to release? Waning moon. Okay. So even though there's all of this very lovey-dovey, sweet energy coming through, there's something here that I feel like is more, I don't know if there's a sense of pain. Painful is just the word that came through to me here. So I don't know whether this person let you go or you feel like you had to let this person go, Or maybe you're wondering, okay, because we've got what do you need to release? So there's definitely something about releasing the connection or releasing something about the connection. Maybe this is the attachment to them, okay? So maybe it's like you feel, I'm just going to keep them in my heart. I can still love them, but I'm going to remove my attachment to them at this time. But then a fiery climax approaches. I mean, I feel like there's definitely a lot of attraction, like a physical attraction between you two. Okay, I feel like you're very much, well, you're certainly, I'm going to look at theirs in a moment, but you are very much drawn to them in a physical way. Okay, so maybe they are just the way that like you like them to look. So think about them being fit. Like they may have like a kind of Aryan body. They may be somebody that's very into exercise or very into keeping up with their body or running or something where there's a lot of movement, a lot of fights. Okay, maybe something competitive even. They may have this competitive edge to them. Okay, but it's very, very passionate. Very, very passionate connection. And something very explosive about this with that Aries. It's like bursting onto the scene. So I don't know whether this, like, it moved very quickly, your connection. Like going from 0 to 100 is what I just saw. So yeah, or maybe that's how you're feeling with this person. You feel like you could literally move from 0 to 100 because of how intense this connection feels. Okay, let's just get a couple more cards on your feelings and then I won't spend too much time there as long as this is making sense for you. And then we'll move on to theirs. So how are you currently feeling about your person? How are you currently feeling? Okay, we've got victory. So like I was just saying about all of that competitiveness, okay, something about, yeah, competing. Maybe you feel like you have to compete for this person, to compete for their love, their attention. But then it's also success, okay? It's reaching some kind of success. So maybe you feel like, yeah, you've got some sort of success out of this. There's some sort of win coming through here. So maybe, again, this person ignites that drive within you, like this chasing energy. Maybe you've chased this person a bit. Or maybe, yeah, there's this sense of wanting to save this or to make this become a victorious connection in some way. But then we've got broken hearts, but it's reversed. Yes, like I said, there's definitely pain associated with this person. It feels like it's kind of a little bit of everything. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of like fantasy, dreaminess, picturing the future together, growing old. There's passion. There's competition. But then there's also heartbreak, pain, loss, letting go. So it feels like, yeah, there was definitely pain here, but it feels like maybe that's past. Okay, so maybe you're starting to feel over something that they did. And maybe this is like you've given up. So for some of you, maybe, yeah, you've given up the fight now for them. In one way, maybe you've physically given up the fight, but you're still like emotionally holding on. But I do feel you've definitely let go of the pain associated with it, or you're about to, okay? Or like you're over the like worst of it, whatever's happened here between the two of you. There may have even been another person involved here, okay? Because it gives me 3 of Swords energy, that card. Okay, so yeah, it could be. But let's see. How does your person currently feel about you? Group 2, how does your person currently feel about you? Happy. Okay. How does your person currently feel about you? Okay, we've got Yang, and I only read this deck in the upright, by the way. Okay. Okay, so if there has been a break in communication, I feel like that's coming to an end here, okay? Or certainly what your person is feeling. Or maybe it already has, okay? Maybe you're communicating again. Maybe that's what you feel victorious about, okay? And why you're over the pain, potentially. If this person has actually reached out to you by the time you're watching this, yeah, I mean, look, there's fire. Again, there's passion. So the passion is on both sides, okay? If you're wondering if this person is attracted to you, they are. If you're wondering whether this person is still interested in you or interested in pursuing you, they are, okay? The Yang is the masculine, taking action, Okay, now it doesn't have to be this person is a masculine, but the masculine energy is about taking action, movement forwards. Okay, they know that they need to take some form of action towards you. Okay, so they're definitely thinking about it. Now, they may be strategizing how to do that. Although the yang, it gives me like Ace of Wands energy. It's a little less strategic sometimes. It's more of an impulsive, like, I just need to do this and just doing it. But we've got happy, which is lovely to see, obviously. So something about you, group 2, makes this person very happy. Okay? And I also feel like there's a part of them that wants to make you smile. Like, well, not just a part of them, they do want to make you smile, but it's not just about their happiness. I feel like, oh, I just heard it's so cute. If you're happy, I'm happy. Okay, so I feel like this person would really, really hate to see you being upset or hate to see you being unhappy, and certainly being unhappy through something that they've caused. Okay, so if they feel like they have upset you, they do want to rectify that. Okay, they do want to at least apologize or to try and put a smile on your face. I feel like this person has that like kind of charismatic personality where they're always cracking jokes. Like, they may not act like they're taking things that seriously. Okay, it's not to say that they're not serious deep down, but it's like on the surface they keep everything like surface level. Okay, they don't like to get too deep. And again, it's like they may use humor as like a defense mechanism or as a way to just lighten the situation. So that may be a way in which they like come towards you. They may come towards you in a kind of very positive, like uplifted energy, which I feel like is something that you'll like about them. It's giving me Leo energy too. Like, I feel like you'll enjoy, like, there's almost like they put on a bit of a show for you, like a peacock, and you can just watch them and like you just appreciate them. You can see what they're doing, and it's like you can admire it and appreciate that they're doing this for you. Okay, or, you know, cracking jokes or doing something silly to make you smile or trying to get your attention. It's like this kid, I was just going to say this kid, I was going to say this person is a big kid on the inside. Okay, and I feel like you can be like that too. Okay, I mean, we all have that part of us inside ourselves, but especially if you've got dominant Aries in your chart. Aries is the child of the zodiac. Okay, so naturally just wants to play, wants to have fun, doesn't want to take life too seriously. Okay, but let's see. How is your person currently feeling about you, group 2? How's your person currently feeling about you? Wow, look. Be bold and make the first move, Cardinal Moon. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this is very, very clear. They know that they need to make a move towards you. So yeah, if they haven't asked you out yet or haven't messaged you or done something where they're initiating a change or initiating a meeting with you, this is what is heavily on their mind at the moment. They know that they need to do it. They know that, again, they need to be bold with you. I feel like they really want to impress you. Like, this person feels like they can't just come in with like if, buts, and maybes or inconsistencies or like just low effort behavior. Like, this person knows that they've got to make an impression on you. Okay, so yeah, I feel like they may hold you up in quite high regard. Okay, and yeah, like I said, it's almost like they want to be a dancing monkey for you a little bit. The energy is gaining momentum. So yeah, I mean, look at all of that. On your side, there's release. So it's like maybe you were highly focused on this person for a while and then you've let go. You've let go of the attachment. And then it's like, what happens when you do that? The law of attraction brings them in. Okay, and it's like there's this surge of energy. So I don't know what's happened between you very recently. Maybe you've bumped into each other. Maybe they saw you from afar, or maybe they heard something through the grapevine, through friends or family or social media. Something is triggering them that they feel like they need to reach out. Like, I feel like I want to know what that is. So yeah, I'll ask the tarot, like, what is lighting them up? What is firing this person up to want to come towards you, to make something happen? What is firing them up? They want this to become unstuck. The Hangman. Oh, yeah, I feel like this person has got to a place where they're fed up. They're fed up with the situation being as it is. So again, if you've been in no contact for a while, it's just like last straw for them. They're like, I can't do this anymore. I need you in my life, group 2. I need to at least feel like I've tried. Okay, this person wants to feel like they've tried. Because I also feel like, yeah, there's definitely competitiveness. You both may be very competitive people, okay? And it's like they feel like they need to feel like they've tried all they can before they truly walk away. Because I feel like this person is beating themselves up, like they didn't do enough. Okay, so let's just get a couple more of these. How are they currently feeling about you? Angel of Strength. There is that Leo energy. And then Healer of the Ages. Okay. And Indecision on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like the reason they haven't reached out to you yet, Group 2, is because they've been struggling with their own confidence issues here. Okay. I feel like they are worried you might reject them. Now, this may be because of the way that they've treated you. Okay. It might be like they're worried it's going to be like tit for tat, potentially. Okay. Or again, it's like they may question their own self-worth. Okay. But also, they may be having some kind of identity struggles here. Like, you may be people that are from very different worlds, different backgrounds, or education, something that seems different, or maybe even like your belief systems. Okay, and they're not sure whether you would accept them in some way. Okay, so I do feel like that's something on their mind. But I do feel like they always see you as a bit of like their weakness, their Achilles heel. Maybe you're the one that got away, Group 2, okay? You might be the one that got away, or someone that really does intimidate them, okay? Because you do come across as very strong, very independent, like you've got your ish together. And I feel like this person does too, but it may even be that they wonder like they've not met somebody on their level, or who they deem to be on their level until they met you. And now it's kind of stumped them, and they're like, wow, I'm not even sure if we're on the same level and whether you're above them. So I don't know why. That came through in Group 1's reading as well today. A bit of like hierarchy going on. Okay, people putting people on pedestals a lot. So yeah, I don't know maybe that's because we're going into Pisces season soon, which is, very dreamy, imaginative, lots of fantasy. But here we've got Healer of the Ages. So yeah, I feel like your person has gone through some kind of transformation recently. Okay, so this may be physical, mental, emotional healing. Something that they feel like there's like this weight lifted off them now. Like it's like they feel more free, because again, there was them being stuck. Okay, they were stuck in something, another situation, or I don't know, but there's this feeling of them like they need to become unstuck now. Okay, and it's time. So maybe just even having space for, from one another was enough to do it. Okay, but let's just see what else is coming through in their feelings for you. Wow, exactly. What did I just say? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Exactly. This is them freeing themselves. Okay, so this I do feel is a big reason why they've been holding back. Okay, and you may know what this is. Okay, but it's definitely something that's had a hold over them that stopped them coming towards you. And then we've got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you together. And look, we've got soulmate on your side, soulmate on their side. Okay, so you may both really feel like you are each other's soulmates. Okay, whether you both use those particular labels or not doesn't matter. Okay, I definitely feel like the feelings are reciprocal. Okay, 100% reciprocal, but it's like the actions haven't been in alignment. But I feel like this person, as with everything else that's come through, they're ready. Okay, they're ready to take action. They're in that mode. I wouldn't be surprised if you hear from them by the end of today, maybe by the end of this video. That would be magical. Please comment below if it happens. But yeah, I just feel like this person won't be able to hold back for much longer. With all of this powerful cardinal energy moving forwards, there's no way. Okay, and the fact that they're freeing themselves, or they have freed themselves from whatever was holding them back, it's like they're ready. Okay, but obviously it's your choice whether you want to actually take them in or take them back. Okay, so just get some message cards. Okay, get some message cards for you, your person's feelings. I'm not going to do the fishbowl today because I'm running out of time. The moment it got deep, I had to run away. Okay, so it may be that when you two came together or you connected, that it did get too deep and it hit them in an emotional way, and it caused them to go into deactivation and run away. Okay, this person may have avoidant tendencies. So I feel like they want you to know that. Oh, wow, look, I fell for you too fast. Yeah, so I feel like, yeah, this person did not expect to feel this quickly or this deeply for you. Like, this could have even been like a one night thing, or like it just, or like just you talking or something within a very short space of time, they fell for you. Okay. And that scared the living daylights out of this person. And I just see them literally bolting out of the door. Like, what's that phrase from Friends? Like, you'd see a Chandler shaped hole in that door. Just came through to me. So I don't know if someone that's a Friends fan here, but like someone actually like running through the door, like running through a wall. So yeah, they may have been a bit of a hit it and quit it, or appeared that way. I know this isn't healthy, but I can't control myself around you. Okay, I mean, yeah, this person's feelings for you very intense. Okay, and it feels like, yeah, if they were in your presence, they won't be able to control their hands. Okay, let's just say that. Okay, this person has a lot of, like I said, physical attraction to you. Okay, yeah, it's very powerful physical attraction, I will say. I'm picking up a lot there. Okay, one more. How are they feeling? Right, this one just jumped out. So we've got, I can't access my heart right now, which is kind of, okay, that was the fire alarm that just went off then. And it's so weird, just as I pulled that card, the fire alarm went off. So I don't know what that means, but I feel like it's special one way or another. But yeah, I feel like this person didn't want to access their heart. They may have not felt ready for this, like when you came together, when you met. Like, yeah, something about them not feeling ready. Like maybe they were just wanting to be single, or they weren't wanting to attach. But it's like their heart just opened for you, okay? And they didn't expect it. And I feel like they've been struggling to control it as well, okay? So even though they can't access their heart right now, I still don't feel like that's going to stop them from coming towards you, okay? Because I feel like the thought of losing you, group two, is far worse than the potential rejection they could receive if they do make this move towards you, okay? Or the hurt that they could feel if things came to an end in another way. Because again, this person wants to feel like they've done all they can. They don't want to feel like they've lost you through some kind of stupid, silly mistake. Okay, they want to at least feel like they've given it their best shot. So that's what I see for you, group two. I really hope that it resonates. Please comment below if it does, and give the video a like if you did enjoy this reading. I really appreciate you for this. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I offer email readings and video readings, and now I also offer emergency readings. So there is plenty of options for you, especially if you want to receive an answer within 24 hours or less, then that is the reading for you. Okay, I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Hello, group number 3, welcome. So let's take a look into your person's feelings versus your feelings. So we're going to start with your feelings first, because then you'll be able to identify that this is definitely the right pile for you. Okay, then we'll move into theirs. I will go into more detail with their feelings as well, because again, you know your feelings, so we don't need to go too deeply into it. Just for you, like I said, for recognition purposes, so you know this is your pile and to compare. So what are your current feelings for your specific person? The person on your mind, what are your current feelings for them? What are your current feelings for them? Okay, so we have happy, happy. Okay, well that's great to see. Okay, then we've got all that glitters. Okay, so there is an element of happiness that this connection does bring you, group 3, okay? I definitely feel like this person makes you feel like all giddy and happy inside, like when you receive a message from them or when you see them. Like, I definitely see this like big ear-to-ear grin, okay? Like you just light up, you feel like a buzz inside of you when you think about them. And I just heard smell when you smell them, so maybe something about their scent really draws you in. Definitely makes you feel very happy. But then there is an element of this connection that you are unsure of, okay? That you may be worried either this person is too good to be true, that this person might be hiding something, that it may be, not everything appears as it seems, or seems as it appears. What is that phrase? You know what I mean? Okay, so yeah, you're a little dubious about this person. Maybe even you're dubious about yourself, group three, where you're kind of wondering, is this me? Am I just fantasizing? Am I projecting? Am I making them out to be better than they are? Am I just looking at their potential? So then, yeah, it may even be some kind of self-doubt coming through here, like questioning yourself about them. But they definitely make you very happy, at least in your mind. I definitely see that, or certainly in your fantasies. And why not? If you're going to fantasize, you're going to fantasize about happy times, right? But of course, we all know we need to be grounded in reality at times, but fantasy is there as a form of escapism sometimes. Sometimes it's needed, otherwise we wouldn't have the capability to do it. Okay, we've got you are good enough. We've got Virgo energy here, which you could resonate with, or your person could. And then we've got don't let your past hold you back. Okay, so this connection definitely triggers you, okay? But I feel like it may actually in some way trigger your insecurities, okay? Because I feel like this connection maybe reminds you of someone from your past. Now, maybe this is a past connection that's kind of come back onto the scene. For some of you, that may be the case. But I'm seeing group three that there's definitely a lot that's coming up about your childhood. Okay, maybe even you knew this person from your childhood or from school, but I feel like there's like this very deep wound of rejection and not feeling good enough. Like, you know, like the first day of school, you go to a new school and you're in that very beginning phase where you're being thrown in at the deep end, you don't know anybody, and you're just trying to survive and get to know people and being terrified about being rejected by new friends or groups. So yeah, I don't know whether there's like a friendship connection. That's just something that came through to me. Could make sense for you, but I really do feel like this connection has made you question your own self-worth, okay? I definitely feel like you're a very self-aware pile, group three, okay? I definitely feel like you're able to really look at your flaws objectively, but also look at your positive side, your strengths. You may have a bit of a propensity sometimes to lean into the negative. This might be something you're trying to work on, like bringing yourself down a lot, being self-deprecating. And I feel like maybe, again, at points, like you may worry that you're not worthy enough. So maybe this is, I don't know whether you're questioning your appearance, like maybe you don't feel like you're this person's type, or whether you have enough money, or whether you're intelligent enough. I don't know. Something here I feel like you're questioning. Okay, but I do feel like you come back round full circle and you're like, no, don't let this connection allow me to question myself or my self-worth. It doesn't matter however this person treats me or feels about me, it's not a reflection of who I really am. Okay, that's just a reflection of how they feel. Okay, but yeah, so I do feel like I said, you're a very self-aware pile. You have your moments, okay, but let's just see what else is coming through. So your feelings for them, we've got appreciation. It's really weird how I say when I say it on video, it's like appreciation, but in real life I just say appreciation. Maybe it just doesn't sound as good. Appreciation. Angel of Balance in reverse. Okay, so your feelings for them. Yeah, I definitely feel like you really, really admire this person. Okay, I feel like you really, it's very sweet actually. Like I feel like you see so much good in this person. But again, I feel like you're trying to balance yourself out here. So maybe even writing like pros and cons list or something. Saying yes, they're beautiful, they're amazing, they're funny, they're charming, they're this, they're that. But they're also, say, inconsistent or inconsiderate, whatever. Okay, but or maybe that this is letting you know there's a need for more balance. So if you're always only looking at the positive traits of them, this might be good to actually balance it out and just to make them a real person, especially if you put someone up on a pedestal, which again has been a bit of a theme throughout this whole reading today, interestingly enough, on different sides. So yeah, I don't know what that is about here, but it's just obviously what people are going through right now. Okay, a need to balance things out and to look at people for who they really are. Okay, not just look at the good side of them or the potential of what they could be, but to look at who they are now and to look at how they're treating us. Okay, because that's the most important thing, isn't it? How we are being treated by that person. Okay, but yeah, I just feel like you've got a lot of love. You've got a lot of love to give to this person, group three. And it's almost like I just hear you saying, I just wish they would give me the chance to show them. I wish they would open the door or give me the green light to really show them how much I appreciate them. Because I really feel like you would just give this person everything if you could. If you were just being like totally open, transparent, you'd be like, giving them gifts, massages, like kissing them all over, giving them all the attention, all of the love. Okay, like you feel like this person really deserves the world. Okay, but yes, you are recognizing that there is a lack of balance. Okay, some sort of lack of fairness here between the two of you. Something seems like it's amiss. Okay, and like I said, it may be that there is a trigger about the past coming through. Okay, maybe even an ex has come onto the scene on your side or theirs. Okay. That's too many cards, so I'm just gonna, I hadn't even started shuffling yet, so let's go. Okay, so like I said, I'm not gonna spend too much time on yours because hopefully you'll know by this point that this is your pile, okay, and that this makes sense. So now let's take a look at how your person really feels about you at this time. How does your person feel about you? I'm also drawn in, by the way, we've got 15, 16 there, so you could be born on the 15th or 16th, they could be. Okay, so we've got poised. How are they feeling about you right now, group three? How are you feeling? How are they feeling about you? Okay, we've got serendipity. Okay, so maybe you did like run into each other. Okay, because I feel like your person is thinking about like a karmic reunion of some kind. Like they weren't expecting to see you, or maybe again, they weren't expecting to connect with you in this romantic way. Okay, because serendipity is the beauty of finding something amazing but without looking for it. Okay, it just, you stumble across it in serendipity. And so, yeah, I almost feel like that's what this person is thinking about you in a sense. Like they weren't expecting to find you when they did, but I feel like they were quite pleasantly surprised. Okay, but they are poised right now. So they're holding back. They are holding back. I feel like this person is, I feel like they're going through some kind of period of readjustment in their life, okay? And I feel like it's external to what's going on in your connection, okay? And I almost feel like they're burying their head in the sand a little bit about this. So I don't know why that is, but let's get some more information. How is your person feeling about you? A time for healing, yes. So yeah, I feel like this isn't personal, but this person is going through a lot, okay? So this may be physical healing that they're going through. For some of you, I feel like it is. Like they may have had a pulled muscle, or they've got the flu or some kind of virus, okay? I definitely feel like a lot of them have been laid up, maybe even just with exhaustion, okay? And that they're needing a lot of deep rest. For some of you, this may be like they may be going through some kind of emotional pain as well, okay? So let me just see. What are they feeling for you? Okay, they also do feel like your connection needed some space, okay? And maybe that there's able to have been some healing now that there's been some space, now that they've taken a step back. But look, we've got step out of your comfort zone, North Node, and we've got the South Node here on your side. So that's interesting. You may have like karmic node synastry in your natal charts. You may have your South and North nodes like aligning, aspecting each other, or connected with other planets. I don't know. There's something about the synastry there. Okay. This definitely feels like a very karmic connection with the serendipity here as well. Like it's fated. You were meant to come together in some way. And I feel like you sense that. And this person also senses that. Now, whereas you are feeling triggered about your past when it comes to this connection, your past wounds and insecurities and issues are all arising to the surface through knowing this person, through connecting. Whereas for your person, you're triggering them to step out of their comfort zone and reach further towards their destiny, okay? Which I feel like they're afraid to do. They may not even realize they're afraid. For a lot of you, I feel like they're not, okay? They're not consciously realizing that they're afraid to take a leap towards their destiny, okay? I feel like they kind of want to stay in this happy bubble where they don't have to progress at times. They can just stay where they are and be comfortable. And maybe this is because, again, they need to go through this healing. But I feel something about your connection definitely makes this person feel like they need to do something, even just through knowing you, like doing something that's not the norm for them, that doesn't always feel that comfortable, but they feel like they have to do it anyway. So yeah, you definitely push this person in a way that they may not have been pushed before by other people. What are their current feelings for you? Group 3, what are their current feelings for you? And also notice that all of the, oh my God, and as I was saying that as well, that's so funny because I started to say that before I switched it over. But I was like, look at all of this purple, which is third eye chakra. And the card that just came out is the third eye, the sixth chakra. So this is an intuitive connection as well. This really does have layers to it, group 3. Okay, it really does. So your person has a psychic connection to you. Okay, 100%. There's a psychic connection. I feel like it's almost like you kind of laugh that off like it's a given. Like, of course we do. Of course we have a psychic connection. But this may be more of an epiphany for your person, especially if they're not that spiritually aligned or inclined at times. Okay, I mean, even though it's the third eye has come through reversed here. So yeah, I don't feel like they are as awakened to this as maybe you are at this time. Okay, they may be again shutting their eyes, not looking at it. Oh my God, like I said earlier, burying their head in the sand. They're trying to ignore this, but you know, they can't ignore it because they keep getting signs about you. Okay, it's like they try to bury themselves in work, they try to forget about you, they focus on other things, and then it's like, oh, there's your name just pops up. Like they may get an email from somebody with the same name as you, or they see it on TV or social media. Okay, or they see something else that reminds them of you, or they smell someone else's perfume or aftershave that's like yours. Okay, there's so many like reminders. Okay, but I feel like your person is not listening to those signs as a sign to like connect with you right now. Okay, they're like kind of like shooing them away. They're like, no, stop. I'm trying not to. Don't distract me right now. I'm trying to focus. Like, stop sending me signs or stop showing me their name. So, the thinking woman. Yeah, I feel like as well, their third eye might be blocked because they are overthinking everything. Okay, because I feel like this person maybe over strategizes, they over plan everything. Like they're not going with the flow, even though I feel like when you came together, when you united in this way, it was go with the flow for them. And I feel like it was for you as well. Like you really, neither of you were thinking about something serious. Like it may have started out very innocently, like not really going too deep. And then, so they were just kind of coasting along and it's like, oh, there you are. And then it's like, whoa. And it's caused them to retreat. They've come out of that sort of carefree energy and they're now in their head, over strategizing everything, overthinking everything. And what does overthinking do? Blocks the third eye. So then they can't pick up the intuitive messages because it's like, if their head is too clogged up with thoughts, whirring round and round and round, how can they decipher psychic messages as well? They can't. It's like they need to clear their mind first before they're able to see clearly. So yeah, this person has definitely a lot of unblocking to do in that area. I'm just seeing yes, let's go to this deck now. How are they currently feeling about you, group 3? How are they currently feeling about you? Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally, okay? And then heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. Okay, so your person does want to have a conversation with you, even though everything I've seen here has been so passive. Again, poised, like they're holding back. But then look, stepping out of their comfort zone. I feel like they want to open up to you. Okay, but again, they need to let go of those control issues. Like them over planning everything. Like maybe they're trying to plan a specific time, or I'll only reach out to group 3 when XYZ happens, or, you know, when I've got this in order, or maybe I've got to say this, or maybe they're like almost having conversations with you in their own head. Like they're just thinking, but they're not leading with their heart. They're not leading with their gut feeling. They're just listening to their head too much at the moment. So yeah, this person needs to, again, be in that passive serendipitous energy of just allowing not forcing the energy, being in the state of allowing and receiving, okay? And then things could actually flow much more easily and more naturally, like it did in the beginning. But it's like this person has gone back a few steps here, and not back in terms of feelings or care, but back in terms of how to handle this, okay? Maybe especially if there's been a lot of time or space between conversation or something, it's like they may just be kind of feeling overwhelmed, like they don't even know, like, how can I come back, or how can I say something after all of this time, or how things were left in the past, but not thinking that they just need to get the ball rolling and then things will just flow, or they'll flow or they won't. But yes, they do want to have a heart-to-heart conversation, but that is definitely something that is triggering their fear. They feel like they need to do this and they want to do this, but they're scared. They are scared. They're scared of the results. They're scared of what you'll say. They're scared of... I feel like this person may even have some commitment issues. They're afraid. Okay, let's just get some message cards from them. How do they feel about you? I wonder what you are doing right now. Okay, so yeah, I feel like they're actually thinking about you right now. So like I said, wow, like this person is so intuitive and they're so intuitively connected to you, okay, that they're even thinking about you as you're watching this reading. Like right now, they're thinking about you and they're wondering what you're up to. Funny. Yeah. Wow. This person might have a lot of like water sign energy in their chart, a lot of Pisces. We've got even when there's nothing, I think of you. So yeah, this person is even a little obsessed, I would say. Okay, because they're constantly thinking about you, even if you're just in the back of their minds. Like you're there, your presence is always there. They can't stop thinking of you. And again, that may even backfire a little bit at points, because again, it like causes them to overthink everything, but you're always present to them. I'm not strong enough to break my toxic patterns. Okay, so yeah, I feel like that has some connection to those control issues. Again, the overthinking. This may also be a lack of trust, okay, especially if they've been betrayed, you know, they've been severely hurt in the past. They have a struggle to trust other people, okay? I feel like that's part of what the toxic pattern is. And maybe again, in terms of running away or burying their head in the sand, not dealing with the situation in an upfront way, not dealing or being open with their feelings. And then we've got, you are worth it all to me. Okay, so I actually feel like this person wants to make changes, okay? And again, maybe they don't know this consciously yet, but I do feel they will soon. It's in their unconscious, okay? It's written in the stars here for them. It's in their destiny. It's in their destiny to break out of these toxic patterns, to make a change, to be a better person, to be a better version of themselves, okay? So I feel like a lot of this work that they're going to be doing, they will see it as being worth it, like because you are worth it to them. It's like this person almost felt like there wasn't a reason to make changes before you. Okay, not that they're putting all of their self-love and esteem into you, but I feel like this person was maybe getting along fine in life. They were doing just well. You know, they were like content. They weren't like the happiest, but they weren't, you know, overly sad. But it's like now you've come in. Again, you've shaken up something within them that's making them feel like they need to take bigger steps and leaps in their life, okay? You may not even realize what an impact you've had on them, okay? You may have no clue that this person is really thinking about all of these changes they want to make, okay? Because it's not just changes just to be better for you, but it's changes that'll make them feel better about themselves. Because really, if you want a healthy relationship, both people have to be healthy. Both people have to feel happy and fulfilled and working towards, you know, positive things in their life. And then that will just breed positivity and more positivity. And so I feel like this person doesn't want to bring you down in any way, even though you may feel like, oh, that's crazy, they won't bring me down. But if somebody is always negative around you, it can bring you and will bring you down. It's, you know, the vibration of attraction, okay, and passing it on. But yeah, I feel like this person wants to be the best version of themselves, okay, and they're definitely working on that right now. But I feel like they definitely need to have more courage when it comes to you, okay? So even though I feel like they very much want to speak with you, I feel like they're going to have trouble actually voicing it and coming towards you, okay? I do feel like they're going to crack in the end though, okay? And they will actually broach the subject of their feelings with you. I do feel like that's coming, but this person is like a very slow finesse, okay? It takes a long time, I feel like, for them to get to grips with what's going on in their heart. Okay, so if of course you have the willingness to wait or be patient, I mean, personally, I would say never wait for somebody that's not showing you love or it's not giving you what you need or deserve in a relationship. Never wait. You can still keep them as a place in your heart, but you should still always just move forwards in your life. Don't look back. If they happen to come in and they're changed or they're the version of themselves they want to be and need to be for you, then obviously you can reevaluate. But don't hold on waiting for them, okay? Because then you'll always be in the energy of waiting. You want to be in the energy of movement, okay? And see if they can actually catch up to you and break those patterns that have been holding them back. So I really hope that this resonates with you, Group 3. Please comment below if it did, because I would love to have your feedback. Liking this video as well and subscribing is all support that I very, very much appreciate from you. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. You'll find video readings and email readings there. So there's a few different options for you to choose from, different price points, but also different time frames as well. So check the time frame before you book, because it'll let you know as and when you'll receive your reading. Usually they're up to a certain amount of days or weeks. It depends on my availability, but some of them are a higher premium if you want a quicker turnaround. So like I said, just have a little scope through all of the readings, see which one fits you best, okay? So I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now.